Pixel and Friends, the colour show, is about colour. It's a journey through the colour spectrum. One pixel, one red pixel, is left behind because she's too curious, she's a bit too slow, she's different from the rest. Her colour is drained from her. She ends up white and without colour, without personality, without character. She wants to regain her colour. She meets Line, L-I-N-E.
He teaches her about the different colours, which I feel like represents different aspects in life.
I show her the good, the dark, like the good and the bad sides, and I sort of leave her, it's up to her to sort of decide what she wants to do.
After she's met a series of challenges and adventures,
she comes out the other end a lot more knowledgeable.
There's a sense that she's found her place in the world. Even though we're dealing with abstract things like pixels and colours and elements of design, its parallel is to a fairly archetypal fairy tale story, moral story, and a rites of passage story.
I do a lot of research, and Kim would do a lot of research, and we gather things about colour, and it's very broad. I'm attracted to particular things, and he's attracted to particular things, and then we just bring them, and we talk about them, and things pop up and start to make sense. Down during the washing, and you think, you know, how do you lose your colour? It gets washed out. So then that sort of makes sense. So then I take that to Kim and say, well, I've written this a little story as to how Pixel's lost her colour. What do you think? And he goes, yep, that works. And then he responds to that.
Theatre of Image always uses a broad palette of skills and techniques and devices to tell a story, and it's always a case of what elements will tell the story best.
Once you start to get a clear idea of what who the character is and what they're doing and why they're doing it, and then you start to get a feel for how they should move and what sort of animation environment they need to be in.
It's really depending on what's happening in the story, of like the feel, if it's like more sort of, you know, a bit dangerous, and then it's their characters, specifically their characters and what their characters are trying to say, so trying to express that through the movement, yeah, and the emotional content.